I'm Hava, and today we're exploring the New York Botanical Garden. With multiple greenhouses, over 50 specialty gardens, and 1 million plants, the New York Botanical Garden is the biggest garden in any city in the United States. As a girl who dreamed about New York City growing up, when I finally visited the Big Apple, it was love at first trip. Fast forward about 7 years and I moved to NYC to experience the unique lifestyle firsthand and create content all about the adventures to be had here. In this show, we'll explore the iconic sights of New York as well as hidden gems and experiences that locals love. By producing this show, I'm making my dreams come true. I hope it inspires you to do the same, whether that means exploring the concrete jungle yourself or chasing one of your other wildest dreams. I'm excited to be living my dream in the city of dreams, so let's go explore it together. This is Hava's New York. Because the New York Botanical Garden is one of those things that a lot of people have heard of, it's kind of a big deal, I figured it would be pretty big, like most big deal things in New York City, but I had no idea until I researched for this video that it would be 250 acres, and when I got dropped off at the bus stop, I had to walk here, and wow, I was walking along the whole area, and at first I thought it was the zoo, because the Bronx Zoo is nearby, but then I realized this is all land part of the New York Botanical Garden, which is absolutely wild. And given that the time that I'm coming here it's April 2nd, so springtime, I'm hoping that we see lots of beautiful, colorful spring stuff today. Although, first impressions is having me wonder about that because, you know, these trees are still kind of barren. But at the same time, if I look over there, looks like there might be a little something happening, so we will see.
Would you like a map?
Thank you. Sure. Thanks so much. Looking around this place, I'm just so excited. It's such a beautiful, perfect weather day for this, and there's so much wholesome energy here, and it just feels so alive with all the nature in this wild big city. So I think we're gonna go ahead and turn the camera around, and I'm gonna give you just a beautiful scenic experience. Quite the line to go inside, but this is the Orchid Show, which is I really want to see, so I am gonna wait in this line. Look at those fans. Thank you. My glasses are fogging up a little because it's pretty humid in here. amazing in here. These orchids are inside a case, and I don't know if it's to control the temperature or prevent people from touching them if they're so delicate. Being in the desert section of the Orchid Show is the first time that being in New York has reminded me of New Mexico. We are finally leaving. I can tell you, the $30 ticket to the New York Botanical Garden, they do not skimp you. I got totally stuck in this one huge orchid exhibition, and I was in there for probably like an hour, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to see the entire botanical garden today, which means I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna explore a little more, but this is not the only thing I wanted to do with my day, but it's incredible so far. It's definitely something I would come back to finish, whether it takes me another time or 2 other times, and wow, it's stunning. So glad they've got these benches around periodically, because after spending so long in there, I have to kind of regroup. It's so beautiful and incredible that it took that much time, but I realized I way underestimated how long this was gonna take. So this is something that I could literally spend an entire day doing. Entire day, not exaggerating. We're walking around just a lot of nice paths and greenery as you're seeing, and I saw a sign for garden tram, And I think this would be the garden tram with all these people lined up, and I don't know for sure, but it really seems like, given that this place is 250 acres, I'm guessing people load up and it takes them around the gardens. This is totally giving me Disney World vibes, except instead of roller coasters, it's gonna take people to gardens. I was totally caught off guard by just how much I fell in love with the New York Botanical Garden. I spent most of my time today in the temporary Orchid Kaleidoscope show because it's a temporary show. Part of the reason it took so long is because it was so crowded, therefore people were moving slowly, but it was also huge. There was just a lot to see, and I took pictures and videos, and it was just stunning. And I saw a little bit of other areas in the New York Botanical Garden, but I would love to come back and really experience the outdoor areas more, especially on the garden tram, which I didn't even see until the very end, but I'm pretty sure there's these garden tours where you get on kind of like Disney World or the zoo, and they drive you around and they tell you about what you're seeing, and I just think that would be so neat because this place is so huge, but it's also just very relaxing outside, especially because the weather is perfect. As you can see, I'm not even wearing a jacket. It's April, which means it's not too hot and it's not too cold, and it's just great because it feels great, and also there's lots of things in bloom. If you are a big garden person or just want to feel connected with nature and totally removed from the city, because all I hear here is the people talking and birds chirping and the wind, and it just, I cannot believe I'm in New York City right now. It's incredible. And if you're interested in coming out to the Bronx, this is definitely something to do out here. On that note, would you like to see part 2? Because I want to come back, so if you want to see more in New York Botanical Gardens, go ahead and let me know in a comment below, because I'll come back on my behalf or on your behalf if you want. If you enjoyed this video, I would recommend checking out my Central Park videos because that's more outdoor fun, but closer in being in Manhattan if that's more of where you want to be. And at this point, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, and if you want to join me for more daily material, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.